I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
Well, guys, the bull drum run is in full force right now. We're catching tons of oversized drum just here south of the causeway. Uh, Crab and sea lice seems to be working pretty good. Also, just peeled shrimp on the bottom works pretty good. Not a whole lot of bait stealers out there right now, so you can come in here just right along the road, all up and down here. There's plenty of good fish to catch. A lot of drum, occasional reds. Uh, just usually the nastier the better. That's when I've been doing the most successful. Is when it's really blowing and that current's moving. That's when I'm catching the most fish. Over here, just south of JFK and Red Dot and Causeway, we've been catching some more keeper drum in here. Now, what I've been doing is giving the trout a little bit of a break because they had such a big hit during the freeze. Don't let that bother you about coming fishing because there's still plenty of drum and redfish to be caught all through these channels here. And we are catching a few trout, but not a whole lot. I look forward to April when those tide runners come back and fill our bays full of fish again. But right now we're catching lots of drum and lots of redfish in these channels. Just live shrimp or dead shrimp on the bottom, crab and sea lice. Over here in the Backery channel, been catching lots of good black drum, a lot of big oversized and keepers. All the way through here using live shrimp, dead shrimp, fish bites, crabs, sea lice. That's really the bait of choice. Out here at the jetties, people have just been raking in the big oversized drum with occasional bull red, and also catching a lot of sheephead. Look forward to that as we get closer to spring break. There's going to be a lot of sheephead coming in through the jetties, just like every year. Right in here around the bridge is going to be really good. All up and down around the boat docks, pylons, throwing just a peeled shrimp along, or just a live shrimp along those bulkheads. And I just want to make one little note about conservation. Y'all just keep a few fish for the family. Don't load the ice chest full of fish. You definitely can do that. Right now with as many fish that are out there because this is when the big black drum are spawning and the fish are running through here. But just be conservative minded and keep what you need for dinner and then let the rest go and have a good time. Over here around Compuerto Pass, we've been catching lots of drum, big, oversized, and slots. There are a few trout around, but like I said, I'm kind of giving the trout a little break because they took a big hit. Baffin Bay got a little bit lucky just because, you've got a lot more deep water in Baffin Bay, and the lagoon was pretty shallow, and all they had to go to was the ICW, and they had to deal with the barge traffic. But if you come in here, power pole down, anchor up, most likely the wind's going to be cranking, that current's going to be moving, you're going to catch lots of black drum in here, keep a few for dinner, make a few drifts over here across the Badlands, catch a few redfish, and have a good time and call it a day, and head back to the boat ramp, with a few fish in the box, and y'all will have a great time out here catching fish. Live shrimp under a popping cork or just power pulled down with a shrimp on the bottom. Over here on the south shore of Baffin, between Marker 9 and Los Corrales, we've been catching some good drum and reds. More of the slot drum and slot reds up tight to the shoreline, and more of the oversized reds and oversized drum out here a little bit deeper. When I'm up close to the shore, I try to set adrift or put the trolling motor down if it's light wind, control myself along this shoreline, basically get as shallow as my boat will float, which is usually about a foot, and just kind of head down this shoreline, looking for those tails, looking for those reds, drums, sitting up, trying to get warm. and just pick them off. Plastics are working too, in the dark colors. Come in here, catch some fish, do some catching, releasing, and y'all are gonna have a great time over here because there's plenty of good sight fishing opportunities along this shoreline, and there's some good chances to catch some really nice redfish this time of year.
I'm Captain Grant Coppin. Thanks for watching.